Hey bestie, welcome back to the Travel Creator Podcast. I am Laura, and I just wanted to say thank you for tuning in, okay? I really am thankful that people across the globe listen to me. And speaking of globe, I need to give a very special shout out to my people in Guernsey, the second largest island in the Channel Islands, for being a listener, okay? If you are listening to this and you live in Guernsey, first of all, please help my Midwestern accent in pronouncing that correctly. But oh my God, I need to know who you are. You have listened to so many episodes, and this is such a random location. And I swear, if you're listening to this right now, I need you to send me an email, Laura@travelcontentwriting.com, or DM me on Instagram @travelcontentwriting. But you probably know that by now since you're a super fan, but I need to send you something, okay? And I also think I need to come and visit, and this is just amazing, and I want to appreciate and thank you for your listenership. But I also got to shout out Daly City, California. Okay, bestie, you have been a listener for a long time, and I need to know who you are. Say hello to me. Say hello to me. Also, my people in Chicago, San Jose, California, Bridgeport, Connecticut. I see you. You've been sticking around for a while. Newcastle upon Tyne. Hello, darling. If you'd like to say hello on Instagram, I would very much appreciate it. I also see you, Raleigh, North Carolina. Oh my God, a new place I've never heard of. Are we ready for me to butcher this? Solidaridad, Quintana Roo. Where are you at, boo? Let me find you, bestie listener. That would be in Mexico. How gorgeous. Honestly, shit, wait. Yeah, we need to hang out immediately, right after my trip to Guernsey. Anyway, just want to take a minute to say thanks so much for being a listener. I really appreciate it. And if you want to leave the show a review, since you have been so freaking dedicated, that would be a huge win for me and the people of that amazing Mexican coastline. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, but today I have a special and different episode for you. I'm honestly really excited about it. I'm going to be sharing something that I've been working on behind the scenes. We all love to be nosy, and I'm going to give you the opportunity here. So I'm building a community. I'm building a membership. I'm not sure what to call it. So this is going to be a very vulnerable, open episode with you, and I'm excited to share this with you. By call it, I mean I have the name down of it, and I'm not telling you what it is yet. Sorry. But I don't know whether to call it a community or a membership. That's just me thinking out loud right here. But anyway, it's specifically for travel creators, you, who are tired of being chained to constant content creation. Okay, also you. So you want to go like off grid for a week without panicking about your business falling apart? This is going to be the membership or the place for you. I hear all the time from creators that they start creating content because they're like, I love to travel, but now they feel like they can't actually enjoy where they're traveling because they're always thinking about content. So like maybe you're in Santorini and instead of watching the sunset, no, scratch that. Maybe you're in Guernsey and instead of watching the sunset, you're stressed about getting the perfect shot. Okay. Or you know, you finally make it to your destination and you've like got to scramble to get a post up that's all baloney, and you know this as a longtime listener. But in this membership, I want to actually talk about the systems behind the content creation that make running this business easy. So it's a little bit different content than the podcast itself, because on the podcast, we talk a little bit more about like, here's what's going on Instagram. Sometimes that doesn't happen often, but you know what I mean. And in the membership, we're talking about the systems you can use to get yourself off of spending more time on Instagram and instead growing your business. So like, for example, I just taught myself how to set up Airtable and Zapier and my Gmail, like all working together to send auto pitches. And then it reminds me when I need to follow up with those pitches to like brands for UGC work. Like I built that and like I want to tell people about that. Like that's so epic. It is literally saving me so much time. It's those kinds of systems that actually move the needle in business that we need to be talking about. And there just isn't a space that exists for travel creators to do those things or learn those things. Again, shout out to the pothole outside, the size of Guernsey. It's crazy. So This is a community that teaches travel creators to build businesses that run themselves, because boring builds businesses. This is going to be a very boring membership because we are talking about the things that move the needle and not just like what trends you should be following, which by the way, we all know I hate them, but what you should be doing for engagement and XYZ things. Of course, those things will come up just like in our general coffee chats or happy hours or get-togethers and like in the community chat, but that's like not the basis of what this is talking about. I'm talking about the actual systems that keep your business growing when you are completely offline. I saw this quote recently and it was like, if you own a business and it doesn't work when you're not there, then congratulations, you own a job. But if you own a business, it is a business that can work without you there. And that's what we freaking need, okay? It's for the creators who want to work smarter and not harder. And we hear that all the time, but I freaking mean it. So like, it's for the creators who are working with brands, who are making money from content creation, who want to land more brand deals, want to grow their business, but you also want to stop feeling like your business will collapse if you take a real break. One of the reasons why I'm building this is one, because I love community and I felt a very strong pull to do this. But other reason why is that I've been working with travel content creators since 2022, and there's a pattern that arises. Some of these creators I work with, I'm not kidding you, have millions of followers, like a lot. Like they have a large audience, and I'm not saying that to be like, oh my God, Laura, how cool is that? I'm saying this to let you know that there is a real pattern here. These successful creators are exhausted and on the content hamster wheel, and that's not where we want to be. We don't want to be on the hustle culture side of this thing. So these creators, they figured out how to get the followers, how to get the brand deals, but they like haven't figured out how to build the sustainable systems in their business. So if you're sick of constantly being like on or like constantly creating, you kind of start to resent the content creation thing. And like, that's kind of what we started because we love it. So one thing I've been learning about memberships, and if you've ever wanted to start one or been a part of one, there was probably a lot of like content involved, meaning once a month, once a week, you get a new piece of content to learn or a new PDF dropped or a new video to watch. And it feels so overwhelming. And that's actually the number one reason why people leave memberships and communities, is because there is so much content to go through that it's like, oh my God, I will never catch up. I feel exactly stuck where I started. I don't feel like I've made any progress because there's so much. So this is not that. I'm not doing that because I've been studying why people join memberships and what makes a good community online. This also isn't another course you'll buy and never finish. It's also not a mastermind where you'll get overwhelmed with a bunch of information and then have to buy more things to access me. Like, it's just, we don't need more of that, okay? If there's anything we freaking need around here, it's some community. It is a membership that's going to be built around implementation, not inspiration. What makes it different and what I'm thinking of right now, let you in on a hot tip. I'm going to have like a couple of systems ready to go that are in like a library that you just find what you need, like what's most applicable to you. Like maybe it is the email building thing. Maybe it is the, connecting the Zapier and the Airtable and the Gmail and like making that all work and run on its own. Maybe it is that. And you can go and access that and learn how to implement that into your business and save you time. Then I'll have a couple of others that are just like, the library is there. Then I'm also imagining we'll do sort of like weekly office hours, so that we can do some live implementation together of like, okay, go find your system. Let's like work on it together in this sort of like co-working style office hours session. Honestly, it might be most helpful to have like a day where we do the office hour situation where it's like, if you have questions about if you're getting stuck on this stuff, like let me see how I can help you or like what might be working or not. I don't know. And then like the live like co-working, I think is super important to actually make sure we like get it done. So my goal is to help you create these systems and have a couple available for you immediately so that you can like go and not download them, but like walk through them and create them for yourself and like spend an hour or two implementing it and then have it save you like 6 hours, What I love the most about that approach is that you get to implement like first what you need right away. Okay. And if also like, let's say somebody joins the membership and they go look at this library of like automations or implementations or whatever systems I have set up already in this library you can access. and you're like, I don't see anything here that'd be helpful for me. I'm like, okay, cool. Hold my coffee. Let's figure out something that could work for you right now, because that's like how I think communities and memberships should work. Like, they need the buy-in from the creators of like what they actually need. Otherwise, I'm just like shooting in the dark. Do you know what I mean? So we can also do content organization system setup, which is something I fucking love. We can do newsletter setups. We can do all of the things. You also have time to like ask me questions, okay? And I also, for the first like 25 members, I want to have them have the opportunity to come on the podcast or be featured in the podcast, whether that's like a live coaching call on the podcast, meaning I record us having a coaching session, it gets edited into an episode, or I feature / shout out something that they've built, or they come on and talk about what they built. Anyway, so much opportunity there to like support each other that way, which is so cool. I also wanted to offer a couple of the first members a one-on-one call with me to figure out like, okay, what should we be doing? Like, what's the biggest thing we should get off your plate right now? Maybe it is content creation questions you have. Maybe it is like building that email list. Whatever it is, I want to give that to the first couple of people. This community is going to be designed for travel creators who are already making some cash from their content creation journey. And I don't mean you have to be making a boatload. You could be making a canoe or perhaps a raft load. I'll let you choose that. But if you know that you are making money from content creation, or you're like on the edge to whatever, this is going to be for you. It's also for those who want to stop feeling chained to constant content creation. And it's for those who are tired of their business depending entirely on social media. And it's for those who actually want to enjoy traveling without posting anxiety, or you actually like want to fuck off into the woods and not have to worry about your inbox when you come back. That would be great. So this is for you if you've built something and now you want to make it sustainable. This is going to be exactly what you need. So I've rabbited it on a bit about why I think this is going to be so freaking dope, but I, of course, want to give you the opportunity, you podcast listener, you in Guernsey and Daly City, California, to get on the wait list for this. So you can do that by sending me a message on Instagram at Travel Content Writing, or emailing me, laura@travelcontentwriting.com, and telling me you would be interested in joining this membership, because I will give you those extra little fun perks. And to be honest, maybe I'll mail you something. That sounds kind of dope. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. So send me a message if you want to get on the wait list for this, and I will let you know and keep you updated on what I'm working away on. So if you are tired of your business feeling like it owns you instead of the other way around, this is going to be designed for you. I'm so excited about it. I'm having a lot of fun creating it. This isn't necessarily about working less. It's about working smarter, and it's about building systems that let you be the travel creator who actually gets to travel and close your phone. So thank you for tuning in to today's episode. And if this sounds like something you need in your business, you know where to find me. I wish you happy creating, happy system building, and I will see you next week.